Welcome to Key Trend Spot, your daily dose of what's hot, what's viral, and what's next. From K-pop to culture, we spot the trends so you don't miss a beat. The spotlight is on Kim Taehyung, better known as V of BTS, who recently stole the show at the highly anticipated premiere of the Korean film No Other Choice. His appearance at the star-studded event became the center of media attention, sparking discussions across various platforms and delighting fans worldwide. The premiere itself was already a major event, with a long list of A-list actors, directors, and influential figures from the entertainment industry in attendance. However, it was Taehyung's unexpected appearance that truly turned heads and created a palpable shift in the atmosphere. His arrival caused a stir not just among fans, but also among professionals and fellow celebrities. From the moment Taehyung stepped out of the car and onto the red carpet, the crowd erupted in excitement. His presence immediately created a buzz among everyone present. Even those who were initially focused on the film's cast soon found themselves drawn to the BTS members' effortless charisma and charm. Photographers and media personnel stationed at the red carpet area were seen shouting his name with enthusiasm, calling out, "Taehyung ah!" in unison. Their eager voices echoed across the venue, attempting to capture the best angles of his every move, showcasing just how much impact one individual can bring to such a large-scale event. This moment wasn't just witnessed by those present. It was recorded and quickly uploaded to social media, where it spread like wildfire. Several videos captured Taehyung's calm yet captivating demeanor, instantly going viral and garnering millions of views in just hours. The clips showcased his charm in a way that felt both cinematic and authentic. Taehyung arrived in an ensemble that was both polished and fashion-forward. His choice of clothing reflected a deep understanding of both high fashion and personal style. He effortlessly blended classic and modern elements to create a look that was understated yet unforgettable. He wore a dark brown top with a smooth texture, which provided a warm, earthy tone. This was paired with a navy blue striped blazer that added structure and sophistication. The combination was unexpected yet harmonious, revealing his talent for pulling off bold fashion choices. To complete the look, Taehyung opted for loose-fitting gray trousers that brought a touch of relaxed elegance. The soft tailoring of the pants balanced the sharp lines of his blazer, making the outfit feel effortless while still maintaining a refined silhouette. What truly completed the outfit was his choice of shoes. Taehyung wore a pair of polished brown leather shoes, their timeless design enhancing the overall classic vibe. The footwear grounded the look, giving it a formal touch without overpowering the other elements. Each step he took on the red carpet was filled with confidence and poise. He didn't need to pose dramatically or speak loudly. His mere presence was powerful enough to make the cameras follow him naturally. Fans watching live streams or seeing photos later were captivated by his calm aura. Another detail that caught the attention of many was the small sign Taehyung was seen holding as he walked. It read, "This is not a coincidence." Fans immediately began speculating about its meaning, interpreting it as a nod to BTS's themes, or possibly as a subtle teaser for future projects. The phrase sparked curiosity and conversations online, with many believing it reflected Taehyung's artistic nature. Known for his love of symbolism and thoughtful gestures, this simple sign was a reminder of how Taehyung often communicates in quiet yet impactful ways. As he entered the main hall where the screening was to be held, the energy in the room shifted. Fans' cheers grew louder, and even other guests couldn't help but glance his way. The aura he brought with him elevated the entire atmosphere, adding an almost surreal quality to the evening. Some netizens commented that Taehyung's presence brought a cinematic quality of its own. The elegance he carried and the way he interacted with others resembled that of a seasoned Hollywood star, adding a global flair to an already prestigious event. Before the event began, Taehyung had posted an Instagram story that further fueled excitement. In it, he included a short clip showing him with legendary actor Lee Byung-hun and iconic director Park Chan-wook both respected figures in the Korean film industry. Taehyung tagged their accounts in the story, which many saw as a respectful nod. Fans were thrilled to see him mingling with such acclaimed personalities, interpreting it as a sign of his growing presence and connections within the film world. The story was quickly flooded with comments and reactions from fans. Many expressed excitement at the possibility that Taehyung might be exploring opportunities in acting. Some even speculated that his presence at the premiere was more than just a supportive gesture. Despite not giving lengthy interviews, Taehyung's warmth shone through. During a brief red carpet interaction, he smiled warmly at reporters, and although he chose not to say much, his expressive eyes and sincere demeanor left a lasting impression on both the media and his fans. Throughout the screening and event, the cameras couldn't get enough of him. Every time his face appeared on the big screen or on media coverage, small cheers erupted from the crowd. It became clear that Taehyung's presence was a highlight of the evening for many. Fans and fashion watchers also took note of his hairstyle. His wavy black hair was styled in a way that looked effortlessly tousled, yet intentional. It gave him a laid-back charm that contrasted perfectly with his sophisticated outfit. Many compared this hairstyle to his iconic look during BTS's Love Yourself era, which holds a special place in the hearts of many fans. The nostalgic style only added to the emotional connection that fans felt seeing him that night. Shortly after the event began, Korean fashion media released articles praising Taehyung's look. They applauded his ability to mix formal elements with subtle, casual touches, naming him among the best dressed at the event. Even during breaks in the evening, Taehyung was seen chatting with several well-known guests. Although their conversations couldn't be heard clearly, his expressions suggested he was genuinely enjoying the event and making meaningful connections. After the film's screening, Taehyung was spotted posing for official photos alongside the film's cast and crew. The moment quickly spread online and became a trending topic, with fans sharing screenshots and GIFs across platforms. Hashtags like #Taehyung at No Other Choice premiere and #Visual King topped trending charts in various countries. Fans celebrated his elegance, visuals, and ability to blend into any environment while still standing out completely. International fan bases translated Korean netizen comments praising Taehyung. One widely shared comment read, "He doesn't even try to steal the show, but he still becomes the main character. That's Kimtaehyung's power." Taehyung was also praised for his respectful attitude throughout the event. He was seen bowing politely to staff members, greeting other guests with humility, and treating everyone with kindness, an attitude that further endeared him to the public. His attendance also sparked conversations about his potential future in film. Given his growing list of influential acquaintances in the industry, fans wondered if he might soon make a move into acting. Despite being the center of attention, Taehyung remained composed. He didn't seek the spotlight, but it naturally followed him. He smiled gently, responded politely, and seemed to enjoy the event at his own pace. Fans who attended the premiere shared their experiences online, saying Taehyung was approachable and friendly when asked for photos, though he also maintained respectful boundaries due to the formal nature of the event. After the event concluded, several media outlets reported on Taehyung's graceful departure. He exited the venue just as stylishly as he entered, waving to fans with a smile before getting into his car. His appearance dominated Korean entertainment headlines the following morning. Articles described how his presence added a new layer of excitement to the film premiere, even overshadowing the film itself for some. Stylists began analyzing the elements of his outfit, noting how his choice of dark and neutral tones aligned with the latest fall fashion trends, once again proving Taehyung's influence in the fashion world. On platforms like Weibo and Instagram, international fans poured out admiration. Taehyung's photos racked up thousands of comments and shares within minutes, with people around the world praising his timeless visuals and elegance. His presence at the event solidified the belief that Taehyung is not only a global music icon, but also a rising force in the broader entertainment world. His crossover appeal is undeniable. Many fans expressed their hope that Taehyung would continue attending film-related events or even consider acting in the near future. His charisma and screen presence seemed like a perfect fit for film. As the night came to an end, the premiere of No Other Choice remained a memorable event. Yet for many, it was Taehyung's appearance that became the highlight, one that would be talked about for days to come. Even after he left the venue, the streets outside were still filled with fans holding banners and calling his name, hoping for one last glimpse. His wave from inside the car became a cherished memory for those who waited. Social media exploded with photos and videos of Taehyung from that night. Fans analyzed every detail, from his fashion choices to his hairstyle to his expressions, on platforms like TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Some Korean media outlets later reported that Taehyung's attendance wasn't just a casual visit, but also a show of support for personal acquaintances involved in the film's production, which intrigued fans even more. International fans began posting beautifully edited fan videos of Taehyung at the event, often set to emotional music, making him look like a leading man straight out of a movie.